What's up, everybody? This is Jed Johnson from DieselCrew.com. Of course, you know they call me NAPALM. I'm joined here today by Axe, the new gym cat. And this is video number 3 in the 31 days of Q&A. Be sure you subscribe to this series because I'm going to have one of these videos coming out every single day during the month of December. And you don't want to miss anything. Also, if you have a question, you can go down in the comments section and type it away, and it'll be considered for future videos in this series. Just remember, I'm not covering training questions, I'm not setting up programs, things like that. So I don't want anybody to get their expectations up on that. There's no way I can possibly answer a training question in the right detail. It would be much better for us to set up a coaching call, or I can write a program for you, or we can do virtual coaching, which is what I've been doing since 2013, and that's the absolute best way to get you where you need to go. What I'm going to cover right now is a question from Prototype Strong. He always leaves great comments on my videos, so thank you once again. And he says, excuse me, can we get a Napalm and Brian Shaw collab? I saw he had some arm assassin equipment. 1 degree of separation, brother, and I know you want a run at the new blob run he just set up at the new gym. Yeah, the blob run looks fantastic. I'm pretty sure I could do pretty darn well on it. I've reached out to Brian in the past. We actually sent him Napalm Nightmare setups years ago, and it just hasn't taken place. But you know, and I've emailed with Brian before. I think he knows who I am. But I'm sure, I mean, realistically, guys, my YouTube channel is not big enough to justify a collab with him. I don't know what the circumstances would have to be for us to do one. I've invited him here. I knew there was one point where he was vacationing in Pennsylvania, and I made him the offer to close the gym for a day so he could do some training here, and maybe we could do a collab, but it just didn't work out. But like, until my YouTube grows bigger than what it is, basically nobody's going to come and do a collaboration with me. And I don't travel as much anymore, so I don't get around all over the country like I used to when I was younger. I have a daughter now, and the last thing I want to do is be running around the country at a loss. That's the main thing. So I'm open to it. There just hasn't been anything that's materialized so far. The closest thing was when Juju Mufu and Tom came here and we did a collaboration together. That was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. But again, they were driving right by, so it was easy for them to stop in. He says, when will we see a grip-based promo battle between Napalm, Juju Mufu, and Eric Bugenhagen? Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. Enough said. And then finally, on the misses or just warm-ups theme, what kind of rests are you taking between attempts, and how long might those sessions go? He also wants to know if cutoff flannels are allowed in raw meets, because they definitely help with PRs. They do. They make you feel awesome wearing a cutoff flannel. Any cutoff shirt where you actually cut the sleeves off yourself is much better to wear, especially for grip, than anything with sleeves on. I don't know why anybody would opt to wear sleeves. And it's always best to wear a shirt that the sleeves have been cut off instead of like a tank top. Like a tank top is just cheating. Anybody can wear a tank top. It takes effort to cut the sleeves off and make the shirt look just right. So it kind of shows your dedication when you're wearing a shirt where you actually cut the sleeves off yourself. Especially if it's not all tattered and it looks professional. That's really important. But as far as the misses or just warm-ups, how much rest? Dude, I'm for a major feat like a PR blob attempt or a combo lift, dude, I got to take like 3 to 5 minutes. Like, those kinds of lifts require more time. It's just like a max effort pull on deadlift, really. You've got to give your body, it's very taxing to do a major lift like that, so you've got to give your body a chance to recover. when I was trying the double old school York 45s, I was taking 5 minutes of break in between sets, because if I didn't, then I would go from like getting them 10 inches off the floor and then rushing around and trying them again and like maybe breaking them off the ground. So you're looking at least 3 to 5 minutes, and some of these, you know, five even longer. And how long do the sessions go? No idea. If you know you're close to something and you think you can get it, then time doesn't really matter. I would spend hours in the gym when I was trying the double old school Yorks. So, you know, if you're close to something, you might as well block out like 2 or 3 hours for that session, because with grip, in my case anyway, I can take attempt after attempt after attempt for hours, and sometimes it's not until like the 12th or 15th attempt that I actually successfully lift something. And I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to completing these feats. Like, I don't want there to be any question whatsoever that the feat actually took place. So I might actually lock them out, but maybe it slips a little bit, or maybe the lockout doesn't look as strong as I want it to be. So, you know, I probably could have said I did the feat after like attempt number 4 or 5, but if it just didn't look right for me, then I'll probably end up doing more attempts until I get it right. There's been times where I'll do like a quick clip where I just isolate the... Why are you itching so much? Where I'll just isolate the lift, and I'll send it to people and I'll say, hey, what do you think? And if there's any doubt whatsoever, I want them to challenge the lift. If there's any doubt whatsoever, then I'll try it again, and I'll do it for as long as it takes. So yeah, hours. So that's everything for Prototype Strong. I hope you got some good information out of that question, Prototype. And if you have any more questions, leave them in the comment section below. Listen, everybody, be sure to give it one of these. Be sure to leave comments. It helps the algorithm. It helps the channel grow. And maybe one day, if I can get more than 15,000 subscribers, then I will start getting invited to do some of these collaborations. But I need your help with that. I really need your help. So I appreciate it. All the best in your training, everybody. Take care.